Okay, we're going to talk about acentos escritos, why they have them in Spanish and where they go. So if a word ends in an N, S, or vowel, a, e, I, o, u, the emphasis, not the accent mark, but just the loudest part of the word is going to be on the second to last syllable. Okay, for example, hablo. Notice it's on the second to last syllable, so it's going to be on the a, hablo. And we do have to count from right to left, okay? We can't say the first A or the first syllable. We have to count from right to left. So second to last syllable, hablas, hablas, habla, hablamos, hablamos, hablan. So notice these are all the conjugations of hablar, right? We have vowels, we have S, we have N, and all of the emphasis is on the second to last syllable. Another example is examen, gracias. So no written accent is needed because it follows the rule. But if it breaks the rule, meaning the emphasis is on any other syllable and it ends in an N, S, or vowel, then it needs an accent mark. For example, está, ¿cómo está? ¿Cómo estás? Bolígrafo, bolígrafo. Simpático, simpático. Japonés, japonés. So because they break the rule, they end in a vowel, an N or S, and the emphasis is not on the second to last syllable. You have to write in the accent mark. So nobody can just give you a word without you knowing what it sounds like and say, put the accent mark on it. You have to hear it to know if it needs an accent mark or not. Okay, Sion words will always have an accent mark because it ends with an N and the accent is on the last syllable instead of the second to last, so it breaks the rule. Okay, for example, canción, nación, tradición. But when we make it plural, then it actually follows the rule, so we're going to get rid of the accent mark because now we're adding another syllable, canciones. So the emphasis is still over the second, well, the O in this case, and it's the second to last syllable. So now you do not need an accent mark. Nación to naciones, naciones. It's on the second to last syllable, and now it ends in an S. It follows the rule. Tradición, tradiciones. So what about all the other words that end in a consonant other than N or S? The emphasis is on the last syllable, meaning that's the rule, so no accent mark is needed. For example, all the infinitives, hablar, reloj, comer, vivir, universidad, español. Okay, notice they all end in consonants. None of them are N, none of them are S. So the emphasis, one more, mujer. So the emphasis is on the last syllable, so no written accent is needed. Okay? If it breaks the rule, then we will write an accent mark. Lápiz. Notice now it's on the second to last. Difícil. Fácil. Dólar. Because it breaks the rule, a written accent is needed. If the emphasis is on the third to last syllable, it doesn't matter what it ends in, okay? If it's any consonant or any vowel, there will always be an accent mark, okay? For example, bolígrafo. So see, the emphasis is on the third to last syllable. 1, 2, 3, bolígrafo. Simpático. 1, 2, 3. Dámelo. 1, 2, 3. Indígena. Dígame. Remember that question words always have accent marks on them where the emphasis naturally falls. So some examples, qué, cuándo, cómo, dónde, por qué. And you'll also see accent marks if there are two different words spelled the exact same way. The accent mark is on the more important word. You'll see what I mean here. So tu means your, but tu with an accent mark means you. So see how you is more important than your shoes or your pen, right? Me, my, me with an accent mark, pronounced the same way, is me. So see, me is more important than my shoes, my pencil. El compared to el. Si compared to si. Okay, it is pronounced the exact same way. Se is a reflexive pronoun. I'm not really going to get into it. It kind of is just required with some verbs, and it kind of doesn't have, I guess the meaning would be to oneself or oneself, where se with an accent mark is I know. Okay, so see how the more important words have the accent mark on them.